This is a walkthrough for Breaking the Siege of Kvatch in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. So this is when you start the Find the Air quest after delivering the amulet to Joffrey in the Waynon Priory. It'll have you go down here to Kvatch. It'll head up the road. It'll take you up to here, and you'll get to talk to this guy right here. So you talk to him, and you say, what happened here? What do you do now? And then say, help. And then say, I'll do whatever I can. Then after that, you're good to go. So you don't have to fight anything. I'm going to do this on novice difficulty because I'm more so showing you the routing for this. If you're playing on a harder difficulty, then you might want to use like invisibility potions and chameleon and different things and just try to sneak past everything. Depends on the way you want to play it. Now this guy right here, if he goes to the Flame Atronach first, then that makes it easier to talk to him because then you can just kill the Atronach real fast and then try to talk to him before he gets back into combat. But he got back into combat. You don't need to help this guy. You can actually just ignore him, I think. But I'm just going to go ahead and help him real fast. Of course, I got 2 day drops here. There was actually RNG what spawns, and these guys are like the tankiest things that can spawn at the start. Anyway, so now we can try to talk to him. There we go. And then say what's going on. He'll tell you what's going on, and you can either have him come with you or you can have him help the captain. I'm going to say help the captain because I don't want to deal with him. Also, I need to put on a better weapon. We're going to put on the short sword. Anyway, I don't know why he's still talking to me. Anyway, so now what you need to do is you got to get to that big tower back there. So you can jump through this gap right here if you have enough acrobatics. Otherwise, you'll head around this way, and you'll just follow along the path that I'm going to take right here. There are some traps and different things to watch out for when taking this path. Generally, you can ignore everybody, but yeah, you can get killed by those rocks if you're on a higher difficulty. Watch out for those ones as well. And then you head down here. These plants will attack you if you get right up on them like that. So you can go around those if you don't want to get attacked. And then you're going to head to the right here. You're going to go counterclockwise around the base of the tower. And then over here, there's going to be this staircase leading to a door. You're going to go into this door. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the first door on the left right here. It'll be to the west on the compass. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go straight here to the north-ish. Head up here. You're going to open up this door. It's going to take a second to open. You're going to try to slip through here right away. And then on the first door on the right, you can take that. You don't have to fight those guys if you don't want. Then here, you just need to get up to the second floor. Oh, whoops. I ran right past it. You get up here, second floor, and there's a door right here. And you can go ahead and take this. Also, one thing that can help you a lot if you haven't done it, you can go to your quests, and you can make Breaking the Siege your active quest. Then the quest markers will actually be helpful. So you're going to turn right, go up these stairs, head out this west door right here. And then after that, you're going to run across this bridge. Now, this part is very, very important to not mess something up here. So there's a guy at the top, and you're going to have to kill him. Definitely do not back up. Just stay up there with him, because there's a chance he can fall down into the bottom of this place if you go down the stairs. And if he falls down to the bottom, you'll have to go all the way down an elevator and everything to go get his body, because he has an item that we want. So you're going to need this sigil key, and then we're done here. Then we're going to head back across this bridge, and this is where things get ultra confusing, okay? Because the quest marker is extremely bad here for figuring it out, because you have to go through a door that's not like an actual load zone door. Okay. What the heck? I didn't know you could do it that far. Anyway, I'm going to go through this door, and it's going to be on your left is where we're going to go. So if you turn left and go right here, there's a door that needs a key. That'll open it with the key we just got. Then you're going to head through here and go up the ramp, and on the right is going to be another door. You're going to go through this door. At this point, the quest markers are just not even going to work. It's weird, but you're going to go around here. Either way works, I think, but you just need to get up here and use this teleportation thing. Then you're going to go you're going to go clockwise, around the outside. And then you're going to head all the way up here, and you're going to take this first door. Then after the first door, what you're going to do is you are going to end up in this room where it's basically like a boss fight, but you don't really have to do it. You're just going to head up the stairs. I recommend going right. It tends to have less enemies. And then turn up here, come across here, and then go over to this and activate it, and then run away. And now after you activate it, you just got to stay alive. You can't leave. Like, it doesn't matter if you try to leave or not, because it's going to teleport you out. But yeah, you just gotta not get killed while you're waiting for it to do this, and then bam. it'll teleport you out. Okay, so after that, we have a little bit more to do here. So that closes the Oblivion Gate. So that updates part of the quest. If you go look at the quest, we're still on breaking the Siege of Kvatch. So now we're going to head over to here. And they'll all be fighting things and whatever. And we just need to kill any enemies that they might be fighting. And then we need to talk to... is it this guy? No, it's not this guy. This is the wrong guy. Whatever. Well, they're fighting the next one, so now we got to kill the next thing. Hold on. There we go. All right, so now we need to talk to Salvi and Mattias. Okay, I say, I'm ready. Let's go. Unless you're not ready, then you go get some potions or something if you need more gear. So you're going to go up to this door now that you can actually enter. Well, you might be able to enter it before, but now you can enter it for sure. With him, you can enter it now. Now you got to do another battle here. It looked like none of his guys came with it. That might have been a glitch. Anyway, so now we got to break the siege. Okay, his guys are here. A lot of them can die. He can't die, but everyone else can. Whatever. I'm just going to let them fight that. If you're playing on Novice, it's really easy because you can't even get hurt almost. But if you're playing a hard difficulty, you're probably just going to want to swap targets a lot and run around a lot in order to avoid getting hit. Like a lot of times you want to go for enemies that are focused on your allies instead of you. But if you're playing an easier difficulty, obviously you just face tank it, just do whatever. Or if you have really good gear and you're got your stuff figured out. Also be aware the spiders will paralyze you. So you gotta watch out for that. And then there's also some Demora people here. Gotta kill that. And then more spiders. Spiders also have a heal on top of the paralyze. Okay, well, I think it might be the little ones that paralyze, actually. Okay, so there's a lot of fighting to do. Once you got it, okay. There we go. We got them all. So now we look around. It looks like... I think everybody might have died. I don't even know where he is. He might be glitched. Oh, no. It says he's 150... Oh, boy. Okay, so there are lots of bugs with this whole quest chain. I'm going to see if we can resolve this by leaving and coming back. He had somehow teleported outside of the city. So he is unreachable now. So we'll try leaving and coming back, reloading the zone, see if that'll fix him. Every quest in this chain has all sorts of unbelievable bugs and glitches. It's pretty bad. Okay, so he is just like permanently gone. We're going to try one other thing here, which is going into the chapel and seeing if it just has him just come in here suddenly. Maybe we'll get lucky with that, because he's supposed to come in here and talk to this person. And it looks like that is not happening. I'm going to try one more thing. I'll skip ahead for this. I'm going to try leaving the city, traveling really far away, and then coming back. All right, so I did that, came back. Hey, that actually worked. Wow, I didn't think it was going to work, to be honest with you. So yeah, I fast traveled all the way up to Coral, and then fast traveled back to the Gate of Oblivion in front of Kvatch. Came back in. Here he is. Unfortunately, everybody died except for him. Feels bad. Anyway, so once you get to this point, if that doesn't work, you can also try loading an autosave, and if that doesn't work, you're kind of screwed, and I don't know what. But anyway, heading to the door to the chapel. And then from here, there's going to be some dialogue between him and this person. And if you're doing this just to do the find the air quest, at this point you can actually go talk to him. He's the one in the blue over there, and then you can just leave. You can just totally bail on these people. But the quest actually will continue, which we'll cover in a different video. But this is going to be the very end of the quest, so we just got to wait for them to finish talking.
The area outside the chapel has been cleared,
and then after that, they'll have you try to break the siege, which is going to be, again, a different video. I'll cover that in a different video. And like I said, the guy, fine there. You can take him, you can leave, you go do that, and just never come back to this if you want. It's up to you which way you want to play it. Okay. I think they're almost done talking now. Can't speed it up.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Now we can talk to him. Okay.
It's time to move
so
on.
After that, we open up the map, open up the menu, hit quest, and now we've broken the siege, and that ends the break the siege quest. Now it begins the battle for the castle of Kvatch, which like I said, I'll cover in a different video. So hopefully I was able to help you out, guys. Now you know how to do breaking the siege of Kvatch in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.